The following broadcast is a presentation of the ND Sports Channel.
To go. Grishal has it. Grishal puts up a long three. It's in at the buzzer! 10:50 to go here, and the faceoff is won by North-South onto the stick of Caitlin Armin. Armin feeds it in for Abby Promisberger, and Promisberger with the hat trick. 41-37, 4:25 to go here as the Kindred Vikings will work it down low. Another slam dunk and one. How about that? A slam dunk by Gavin Keller, and he got fouled on the two-handed throwdown. And he'll put it right on goal and right into the goal! Ethan Olsen on a free kick. Henningsgaard, he tries to cut through the lane. Outlet pass into the corner there for Heinitz. Back over to Henningsgaard, wide open for three. Got it and one! Wow! And put your outfielders in left and left center because that one's going to left field and that's gone. That is a two-run shot for Kenzie McKinnon. It's taken away there by Carson Abrahamson. She has a breakaway. One-on-one hard. She scores! 16 fouls. And the pass is intercepted by Overby. Overby has an opportunity to dunk it! He nailed it, the two-handed throwdown.
And now, it's game time. The cameras are ready. The headset is on. Without further delay, here's Mike Mason.
Let's take a look at that weather forecast right now. I had it pulled up a moment ago. When we got here at just shortly before 3 o'clock, the wind was at about 29 miles an hour. It's now increased to 33. Gusts were as high as 40 at various points. And so it's a little bit windier now than it was during our setup today. So you can probably expect a lot of hits out into left field here. We'll see how the two coaches set up their outfield in retrospect to the winds out here. You can see, if you follow us on Twitter, you can catch a video of that. So, of the winds there, we got that on our Twitter page. Let's see here, doubleheader here between the Spartans and the Firebirds. We're going to be in the low to mid-50s, and by the time this thing wraps up, we might be in the upper 40s. It should be, with the wind, it'll feel a little bit chilly. Right now, it feels like 48 degrees. We're under a sunny sky and 53.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Closer. First pitch scheduled for 4:30 p.m. Once again, it's the first of two. It's a doubleheader today between the Firebirds and the visiting Spartans. And let's take a look on the map here. We have this is game broadcast 441, and today we get to increase that city and town number up to 26 as we find ourselves in Devils Lake, North Dakota today. 81 teams. 65,000 plus website visits, 85,000 plus viewers, over 1,000 on Twitter now. I think last time I looked we were at 1,006. So thanks everybody for following us on social media. It's ND Sports Online. That's exactly what it's all about. Is following us online, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Certainly appreciate everything. Let's go ahead and take a look at these two teams a little bit more in depth. First, the visitors on the scoreboard, the Fargo North Spartans. They're 1-4 on the year. They have not played a home game yet. They'll have their first home game tomorrow at Mickelson Park in Fargo, and as a result, they're 1-3 when playing on the road. 0-1 on a neutral court, or neutral field, I should say, and then 1-2 versus EDC opponents. They've scored 31. They've allowed 33 runs. They started the season off with an 8-5 loss to the Class B team, the Hankinson Tri-State Co-op. And then they follow that up with an 11-2 win over the Shanley Deacons. And then 11-8 loss to the Moorhead Spuds. And then a 7-3 loss in the game one of a doubleheader to the Cheyenne Mustangs. And then game two against the Mustangs was a game that the Spartans actually led 4-3 going into the the bottom of the seventh inning. And then if you watch that game, you found out exactly what happened there. As
and your Devils Lake Firebirds
RBI double out in the center field, which would score 2 to tie it at 4-4. And the play is a play to win the game 5-4. And that brings them into today's game against the Devils Lake Firebirds, who are the home team on the scoreboard today. They are 1-2 on the year overall. All their games played here at home. 1-2 against EDC. They've scored 8 and allowed 23. Started off with a 9-0 loss to the Cheyenne Mustangs and an 11-0 loss to the Highliners in 5 innings. Picked up their first win back on Tuesday against Fargo South Bruins, winning 8-3, bringing them into today's doubleheader. And we'll go over the rest of the
shortstop. We have number 6, Sophie Ochoa.
We're seconds away here. We'll just skip our next commercial break and go right to our starting lineups here. And let's get that pulled up here for you. Going over it.
At first base, we have number 14, Sam.
Make sure you don't say anything to Mr. Schneider.
For the Fargo North Spartans,
At center field, we have number 9,
number 11,
Greta
Ellie
Rader.
Reese, batting second is the shortstop. Sophie Ochoa. Batting third,
At
third
catcher, we
baseman,
have number
Eva
5,
Albrenner,
Alex
sophomore this year.
Iggy.
Batting fourth, first baseman, Sam Martin, the senior. Batting
Second
fifth,
base,
the
we have number
senior
8,
center fielder,
Sophie
Greta Rader.
Cody.
Batting sixth, the junior catcher, Alex Iggy. Batting seventh,
Pitching in the circle, we have number 16, Gabby Oleg.
Batting eighth will be the junior starting pitcher, Gabby Oleg. And batting
And we
ninth,
have number
Spartans,
4,
the right
Alexa
fielder, the
Hammer.
junior Alexa Hammer.
The Spartans are coached by Earl Jones Schiller.
And for the Devils Lake Firebirds.
And for your Devils Lake
Pitcher,
Firebirds,
she's a junior this year.
and number 2, pitcher, Abby Johnson.
Batting third, batting second, excuse me, maybe the sophomore shortstop, Avery Swenson. Batting the third position for the Firebirds, the junior second baseman, Morgan Anderson. Batting fourth will be the sophomore first baseman, Tiffany Robbins. Batting fifth, she's a junior, Cassidy Sanderson will be playing out in center field today. Batting sixth out in left field, there's the junior, Kaylee Clemensrud. Batting seventh will be the freshman catcher, Bridget Harkness, and batting eighth will be the senior third baseman, Addie Olson. And then batting ninth will be the right fielder. She's an eighth grader for the Firebirds. Her name is Abby Ruley. Well, the PA announcer continued the remaining
At catcher, number 11, Bridget Harkness. Playing the hot corner at third base, number 24, Abby Olsen. Playing blown over in right field, number 7, Abby Rowley. Head coach for the Firebirds, Morgan Snyder. Today's umpire, Dave Schneider and Jared Swenson. If you'd please hang on to your caps, stand at attention, and face the flag as it's in full swing for the playing of our national anthem.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
apologize for that, friends. Well, it was on, just didn't have the volume up too high. So we'll go around the bases a second time here for the Firebirds. We'll try to do our best to filter out the wind as well. Sam Martin, the senior, steps up to the plate now. 3 minutes into the ball game. You got Ellie Weiss, sophomore, on third, and Sophie Ochoa, the junior, on first. Your 2 runners on base right now, with 1 away for the Fargo North Spartans.
She doesn't have to. She can come back. Yes. She didn't go back there. She didn't go to the dugout though. Whoa!
All right, and that one will be fouled away down the third baseline for a strike. Runner takes off. That's Ochoa at the second. Throw to third will drift into shallow left field, and Ellie Weiss will score to make it 1-0 Fargo North. Probably say that the advantage in this game goes to who bats first, probably, as both teams are probably going to experience similar issues in the outfield. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Find its way into left field. It's a 2-hopper into the glove of Clemensrud. Clemensrud will fire it back in. Will roll into the glove of Abby Johnson, and it's good for a single for Sam Martin. Ochoa advances over to third as a result, and that'll bring up next for the Spartans here Greta Rader, the senior. So once again, runners on the corners, and it's 1-0. I want to say hi to Jennifer Steiner, who messaged us on our Facebook page. There's a 30-second delay on the feed there, so we did turn that up prior to getting your message, and we appreciate you reaching out to us to alert us to that. I want to roll back into the backstop here. Play at home, and I believe they got her, and they did. So Ochoa is out at home. Officially a 2-1 on the throw out at home there. That allows Sam Martin to go up to second, and it's ball 1. And now make it ball 2 as that one comes up a little bit high to the batter, Greta Rader. So 2 away now here, and it's a 1-0 lead for Fargo North. And that one's going to be lined out into center field, and now going to the glove of Sanderson, and Sanderson will get it into the second baseman, Morgan Anderson. And that will put on the brakes for Rader at first, advancing Martin over to third.
Number 5.
That brings up the junior Alex Agee. After 1 inning of play, West Fargo leads 1-0 in their game. We'll get to those other games here in a moment. That one's going to be fouled away, and that's the first one that went towards the street. You would have thought that all the vehicles parked over there would have been safe today, but apparently Alex Agee is trying to prove us wrong. Agee, one of 2 players to hit home runs for the Spartans this year so far. And that one will actually go towards right field, but the wind will keep it in, and Tiffany Robbins will make the grab. Spartans will strand 2 on base, and that'll bring us now to the bottom of the first. We'll take a timeout, and we'll see what Devils Lake can do on their first at-bat in this matchup here. It's 1-0 Fargo North after a half an inning. Firebirds up next here on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
All right, welcome back here to Devils Lake. Let's take a look at the weather here right now. We're under a sunny sky and 53 degrees with a west wind at 33 miles an hour, gusting into the low 40s at times. It's a very, very windy day. It was at about 29 miles an hour when we got here shortly before 3 o'clock to start setting up. Gabby Olick will start things off in the circle here, pitching for the Fargo North Spartans, and the first batter that she'll face from the Firebirds is the junior Abby Johnson. Around the bases for the Spartans, the senior Sam Martin at first, Sophie Cody, the senior, at second, Sophie Ochoa, the junior shortstop, and Ava Kalbrenner, the sophomore, at third. Behind the plate is the junior Alex Eggy, and once again in the circle, the junior Gabby Olick. In the outfield, you got Ellie Weiss, a sophomore, in left, Alexa Hamry, the junior, in right, and Greta Rader, the senior, in straightaway center field. And you probably can't see it on the camera, but you got Ellie Weiss basically in extreme left field. You got Greta Rader in left center, and you got Alexa Hamry more towards right center, and not really a need to play anybody out in right field at the moment. But we'll see if that changes. Once again, we'll do our best to kind of filter out the wind sound effects there. It's not going to be 100% crystal clear, but we'll do the best we can. We'll see Abby Johnson, Avery Swenson, and Morgan Anderson, batters 1, 2, and 3 for the Firebirds here. And the first pitch from Olick is on the way. Right down the middle for a strike. Nice pitch there by Gabby Olick, and it's 0-1 to Abby Johnson. I want to thank our sponsors, including Game Time, as well as the Fargo South Booster Club and the North Fargo softball program. Certainly appreciate all their support, plus our viewers who've sent in donations. And you can learn how you can become a sponsor and or send in a donation by going to our website, ndsportschannel.com/let's team up. 0-2, and the right back through the legs of Olick into shallow center field. And that'll be good for a single for Abby Johnson, bringing up Avery Swenson. So runner on, took 3 pitches. 3 strikes on 3 pitches. Once again, a strike is anything that's not a ball. Could be a fouled away pitch, a hit, swing and a miss. That's all a strike. Swing and a miss, that's a strike right there, 0-1. It's nice pitching to start off the game so far here from Gabby Olick. Morgan Anderson, she's a junior. She's on deck. She'll follow up Avery Swenson here. Nobody out. The runner on first is the junior Abby Johnson. That one is going to be going to the books as a fouled away pitch into the backstop here. You can kind of see on the screen there that the The sand on the infield's blowing from right field right towards the press box area here at home plate. And that was kind of about a 3/4 swing. I couldn't see where that one went to. And it will be Avery Swenson getting credit for a single, and then they will allow her second on the throw that goes into the dugout. That puts Abby Johnson on third.
Now batting number 5, Morgan Anderson.
No, Johnson's out. Okay, so Abby Johnson's out. So that's one away. Or 8. Avery Swenson, Morgan Anderson's the batter now. And Avery Swenson's on second. Abby Johnson is out. There we go. We got that figured out now. All right, so Avery Swenson, the runner on second. There's one away, and Morgan Anderson is the batter. Swing and a miss for a strike. 13 minutes into the ball game. It's the windup from Olick, and that would be bunted foul. 0-2. Go into the books as a fouled away pitch as well. That's 2 away now on the strikeout. Now bring up Tiffany Robbins, the sophomore. Game 1 of a doubleheader. If there's any sand left on the field after the first game. Seaham's going to hold off play here for a little bit until he's comfortable, and that one came up high. Tiffany Robbins climbed the ladder and paid the price. Strike 1. Throw up to third, and no, she's going to be safe. That's Abby Johnson who made it in safely there. Third. Pitch comes across as a strike. It's 0-2 to Tiffany Robbins, but Abby Johnson in scoring position here with her team trailing 1-0. And a swing and a miss, and Johnson will be stranded on third as a result. Gabby Olick, 13 pitches and 13 strikes. Coach is going to have a smile on their face about that one. And we'll see what Fargo North can do here as we head to the top of the second after this on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed. Or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, we head now to the top of the second. It's a 1-0 lead for the Fargo North Spartans. 53 degrees, sunny, and a west wind at 33 miles an hour, making it feel like 48 degrees. You got the senior Sophie Cody up to bat here. We'll see Cody Gabiolik and Alexa Hamry, the bottom of the order batters, 7, 8, and 9 for the Spartans. As Cody goes upstairs, takes the swing and a miss for strike one, 0-1. 17 minutes to play the first inning. Doesn't seem like it's been 17, but according to my clock, that's what it's been. And I'll come down the middle for a strike. Outstanding pitch there by Abby Johnson, who's in the circle. We'll go around the bases since we had some issues with our microphone there in that first inning when we went around the bases here. 0-2 the count now to Sophia Cody, and Cody's going to pop that one left center field. It'll drop right in front of the fence. They're going to send Cody up to second, and she'll put on the brakes right there. It's good for a double for Sophia Cody, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Gabby Oleg.
Number 16, Gabby Oleg.
Around the bases here for the Firebirds, Tiffany Robbins is the first baseman. She's a sophomore. Morgan Anderson is at second. She's a junior. And then you have the sophomore Avery Swenson at shortstop, and Abby Olson, a senior, at third. Behind the plate is Bridget Harkness, and she'll catch ball one from the pitcher, Abby Johnson. In the outfield, the junior Kaylee Clements-Rude out in left, and then Abby Ruley, the 8th grader, in right, and Cassidy Sanderson, she's a junior, playing in center field this afternoon. That one's going to be popped up left field, and could not make the catch. It was Clements-Rude. It'll drop. Cody will remain on second.
Now batting number 4, Alexa Hamry.
And that brings up the junior, Alexa Hamry. 24 pitches. Next pitch for Abby Johnson will be 25 unofficially, and that one comes up high. That'll allow the runners to advance, or at least one of the runners. One and 0 to Hamry as a result. 25 pitches, 18 strikes, 7 balls. Not a bad split for a windy day like today, and make that 19 strikes. 1-1 the count now to Alexa Hamry. We'll see Ellie Wiest on deck. Nobody out. We might see Sophie Ochoa this inning as well. That one comes up a little bit high. 2-1 the count now. Once again, it's Sophie Cody on third, and Gabby Oleg, the runner, on second for the Spartans here, leading 1-0. And that one will be popped up center field. Wind's kind of drifting it into the direction of Avery Swenson, who will make the grab.
Now batting number 11, Ellie Wiest.
So the runners will hold on second, and third. Gabby Oleg, runner on second. Sophie Cody, the runner, on third. And Ellie Wiest, the sophomore, reached base on a drop third strike her last time at the plate. Back to the top of the order now for the Spartans. She's going to show a bunt, and that'll come across as a strike if she'll not make connection on that bunt. 0-1 with 1 away and 2 runners on. And that'll be a grounder, and the throw up to first is not in time, and that'll allow Cody to score from third.
Now batting number 6, Sophie Ochoa.
Sophie Ochoa up to bat, up high for a ball, and Wiest takes off for second. No throw will be made, and 2 more runners in scoring position now. It's a 2-0 lead for the Spartans. Forgot to update the scoreboard there. We apologize for that. Here's the pitch. 1-0, left field, shallow left field, and juggled it off the mitt there of, I believe that was, yeah, that was the shortstop Avery Swenson who tried to make the play. 3-0 now.
Ava Kalbrenner.
I'll bring up Ava Kalbrenner. throw to first. Out on a 1-3 is Kalbrenner, and that will advance the runners to second and third.
Now batting number 14, Sam Martin.
Martin's 1 for 1 with a single left fielder last time at the plate. It's 3-0, 2 runners in scoring position. As that ball will come down a little bit low here for ball 1. Ellie Weiss, the runner on third. Sophie Ochoa, the runner on second here for the Spartans. Leading 3-0 in the top of the second with 2 away. 23 minutes into the ball game. Pitch 35 from Abby Johnson right now, and that will be hit out into left center field. That will score 1, and rounding third is Sophie Ochoa, and that will score 2, and it's 5-0 in favor of the Fargo North Spartans now here, and that will bring up the next batter, Greta Rader.
Now batting number 9, Greta Rader.
Good for a two-run RBI single for Sam Martin. That pitch will be a little bit low for ball 1 to Greta Rader, who's 1 for 1 with a single out into shallow center her last time at the plate. That one will come up high for ball 2. Run on first is Sam Martin. Spartans up 5-0 here in the top of the second with 2 away. If memory serves me correctly, they've scored all 4 of those runs with the 2 outs. And that will end the inning as Rader will pop up to Swenson. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Batters 5, 6, and 7. You got Sanderson, Clements-Rude, and Harkness due up for the Firebirds when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
All right, welcome back. Heading to the bottom of the second now. Spartans lead 5-0.
Now batting number 25, Cassidy Sanderson.
Cassidy Sanderson, a junior. She steps up to the plate here for the Firebirds. Swinging a miss, strike 1. Gabby Olick has thrown 14 pitches so far. And pitch 15 right now. Swinging a miss, strike 2. That one may have been a ball had she not swung on it. That one will be tipped foul over the cage here. And that one will be out into left field. It'll bounce. It'll be good for a single as Weiss will pick it up and fire it into the second baseman, Cody. And that's good for a single for Sanderson and bring up Kaylee Clements-Rude. Bridget Harkness is on deck. Clements-Rude up at the plate right now. Here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss for another strike from Gabby Olick. 27 minutes into the ball game so far. Bottom of the second, 5-0 lead. Nobody out. Runner on first for the Firebirds is Cassidy Sanderson, and Clements-Rude will swing and take strike 2. That one's going to be popped up. Running for it there is Kalbrenner, and she'll make the grab in foul territory, and that's one away. So that will bring up the next batter. It's Bridget Harkness. Once again, runner on first is Cassidy Sanderson. She's a junior. Harkness is a freshman here for the Firebirds. I believe she got a piece of that one. I'll go into the books as a fouled away pitch, strike one. And the 0-1. I think it was, yep, it was a strike. 0-2. And that one's up high, and it took 23 pitches for Oleg to throw her first ball. 22 strikes and 1 ball on 23 pitches in 28 minutes here for Gabby Oleg. And that one will be fouled away, and the strike streak will start over at 1. That one's going to be right over the head. Coming in and throw up to second is not in time. So Harkness is on with a single to center field. That advances Sanderson up to second. Brings up Abby Olson, the senior. Batter number 8 in the lineup here for the Firebirds.
Stepping into the sandbox, number 24, Abby Olson.
Abby Ruley is on deck. There's only one away here, so we'll see Ruley unless Olson bats into a double play. That will catch the inside corner of the plate for strike 1. And that one hit her on the left wrist, possibly. At least I think it hit her. A couple people think it hit the bat there. I thought it hit her right in the left arm, possibly, but.
Welcome to varsity softball, number 7, Abby Ruley.
So I'll load the bases here for the Firebirds as Olson gets on via hit by a pitch. And now head coach Ario will come out and have a chat with the home plate umpire about that play there. The debate is if it hit Abby or if it hit the handle of the bat. That's the discussion that they're having here. They're gonna leave her on base, and it'll be Abby Ruley, the 8th grader. See if she can get the Firebirds on the board here with a swing of the bat, trailing 5-0 with 1 away in the bottom of the second. And that pitch will come down low, and running in from third is Sanderson, and the throw will not get there in time. And it's 1-0. Firebirds are on the, or 5-1. Firebirds are on the board. So it's ball 1. Sanderson scores on the pass ball. The other runners will advance 60 feet. And it's another pass ball and a play at the plate. That one's dropped, and now it's 2 runs for the Firebirds here as Harkness comes in from third. And that advances Abby Olson over to third. So Abby Olson reaches first via hit by a pitch, gets a second on a pass ball, gets the third on a pass ball, and we have 1 out here. And the Firebirds have put 2 across the plate here in the bottom of the second. Oleg, 29 pitches, 4 of them have been balls, and 3 in a row. 25 strikes though. Make that 26 strikes. 2-1 the count now to Ruley. Once again, Ruley, the 8th grader, and time will be called. That pitch will not count. And the 2-1 over again comes in for strike 2. 2-2. Swing and a miss, and Rulli goes down on strikes, and that's 2 away. And now that'll bring it to the top of the order.
Abby Johnson.
Abby Johnson, the junior, got on with a single to center fielder last time at the plate. It's the windup from Olick, and that one got away from her. And it'll be another run scored for the Firebirds here. So Abby Olsen gets the first via hit by a pitch, gets the second, third, and home on a pass ball. And now the bases are empty. And it's 5-3 with the Spartans still leading. Alex Agi will walk up, have a quick conversation there with Gabby Olick in the circle. Firebirds picked up their first win on Tuesday, an 8-3 victory over Fargo South here at this very field that we're playing on right now. That pitch came up a little bit high. Johnson swung a little bit low. 1-1 the count as a result. And she'll recover, throwing a strike down the middle there. 1-2. 2 away, no runners on. Firebirds have gotten 3 of the 5 back. And Abby Johnson, the batter. That one's a little bit low. It's ball 6 for Gabby Olick on 36 pitches, 34 minutes into the ball game. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, no runners on. Firebirds trail by 2. That one will be grounded right over to Cody. Cody will pick it up to Martin for the 4-3 ground out to end the inning. So that'll send us now to the top of the third. Due up for the Spartans, batters 6, 7, and 8. It's Alex Agi, Sophie Cody, and Gabby Olick when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel. ND Softball All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Softball All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Softball All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. We head to the top of the third. Alex Agi will lead things off here for the Spartans. Fargo North, 5 runs on 5 hits, 3 Firebird errors, and 3 left on base. Devils Lake, 3 runs on 4 hits, no Fargo North errors, and 1 left on base here through 2 innings of play. Alex Agi steps up into the batter's box, 0 for 1 with a line drive out last time, and this one's going into the deep left center, and that one almost hopped over the fence. It'll be a double anyway. So it's just a regular double instead of a ground rule double. Now bring up Sophie Cody, who fired one into deep left center last time at the plate. Good for a double. We'll have a courtesy runner for Alex Agi. I'm not sure who that is, though. We'll have to figure that one out. Pitch comes across for a strike. 0-1 there to Cody. And that'll be strike 2. Courtesy runner on second is Sammy Sanford, the sophomore here for the Spartans. That one will be grounded right over to third, and then the fired up towards first. And rounding third is Sammy Sanford, and that's another run here for the Fargo North Spartans. Cody will get credit for a single, and then she'll advance to second on the air. And Olick will fire that one to right field, and it stays fair. Olick rounding first there. They're gonna allow her that base, I believe, due to possibly some interference there. I'm not sure. She kind of run into the elbow there, Tiffany Robbins, when she was rounding first. So advances Cody over to third. Ball one to Alexa Hamry. So yeah, Gabby Olick on second, Sophia Cody on third. A 6-3 lead for the Spartans as the pitch comes up a little bit high for ball two. Now swing and a miss there. Hamry wanted to hit that one far. Had she connected on it, she may have gotten her wish. 2-1. And that one's going to be fouled away, and it hit the front passenger tire of a black Buick SUV. Luckily, it did not hit anything that could have got damaged. It just hit the rubber on the tire. That one will be fouled away as well. So back-to-back fouled away pitches. 2-2 the count. Once again, two runners in scoring position with the Spartans leading 6-3. Olick on second, Cody on third, Hamry the batter. 0 for 1, fly out her last time at the plate. Here's the windup in the delivery, and that one will be popped up. And it's going to drift foul. Can they make a play on it? No, they cannot. And they're going to call that foul, and it'll be 3 fouled away pitches in a row now. And Hamry ought to come back and try the 2-2 again. Two balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, 2 runners on, and that one's going to be fouled away again. It's 4 in a row. So pitch number 8 coming up here between Johnson and Hamry. And that one will be grounded down the third base line into left field. That will score Sophie Cody from third. And rounding third is Gabby Olick, and that's a 2-run RBI double for Alexa Hamry down the third base line in left field. After 3, West Fargo leads Grand Forks Central 5-0. That score just came in a moment ago. Keep you updated on that game as we are updated on that. So we return to the top of the order here for Fargo North. Ellie Wiest, 1 for 2. Singled her last time at the plate. It's 8-3 there. Button must have stuck. It's 8-3. Pitch comes across as a strike here for Ellie Wiest. And Wiest will bunt that one, but it'll go foul. Runner on third is Alexa Hamry. That one will come low and inside for a ball. 1-2 the count now. That one will be fouled away, and this time it goes almost into the back of a pickup truck. 1-2 fouled away, and the next pitch comes up high for a ball. That'll make it 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Spartans have scored 3 in this inning so far, and they have a runner on third that they're trying to bat in as well. And that will be strike 3. That'll be the first out of the inning, and I'll bring up Sophie Ochoa.
Number 6, Sophie Ochoa.
Ochoa 0 for 2, reached base on an error last time at the plate. That pitch will come inside for a ball. 57 pitches now for Abby Johnson. 39 of them have been strikes. Here's the 1-0. Up high, 2-0. Once again, around the bases here for the Firebirds, you got Tiffany Robbins at first, Morgan Anderson at second, Avery Swenson the shortstop, Abby Olsen at third, and Bridget Harkness behind the plate, catching the pitches of Abby Johnson, and that one will come across for a strike. In the outfield, Kaylee Clements-Rude in left, Abby Ruley in right, and Cassidy Sanderson in center field for Devil's Lake. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 away. Runner on third is Alexa Hamry. The batter is Sophie Ochoa. Here's the pitch, and Ochoa will bat that one right back to Johnson. She'll bat it down and get it over there on the 1-3, but Alexa Hamry will score for the Spartans to make it 9-3.
Number 10, Ava Kalbrenner.
So the bases are empty now, and Ava Kalbrenner, who's 0 for 2, a fly out to the third baseman, her first time at the plate, and then a 1-3 ground out on her most recent trip to the plate. And this one will be grounded right over to third. She'll fire it across the diamond, and that's Olsen to Robbins for the 5-3. So that brings us now to the end of the inning. It's the bottom of the third. We'll see batters 2, 3, and 4 for the Firebirds. It's Swenson, Anderson, and Robbins due up when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel. Watch all the games on the ND Sports Channel on your home television screen. If your smart TV, Blu-ray, Xbox, PlayStation, 4K, or DVD player has access to the YouTube app, you can watch the ND Sports Channel on your big screen TV right at home, both live games and replays. Simply click on the YouTube app on your smart TV, and with the remote, move over to the search button, type in or highlight ND Sports Channel, and then select the live feed, or you can browse the game library and watch a previous game on demand anytime you would like. We invite you to subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/c/ND Sports Channel. You can also watch live games and replays of games on your mobile device using the YouTube app, which can be downloaded from your mobile device's app store if it's not already on your device. Thanks for watching the ND Sports Channel. It's ND Sports Online. All right, welcome back. Bottom of the third inning here. We're going to see Avery Swenson as the first batter, and Swenson will face pitch 38 from Gabby Olick on 37 pitches. 31 of them have been strikes. 46 minutes into the ball game here. Fargo North, 9 runs on 9 hits and 4 Devils Lake errors, 3 left on base. Devils Lake, 3 runs on 4 hits, no Fargo North errors, and 1 left on base. Avery Swenson is 1 for 1. She had an infield single her last time at the plate. Here's the windup in the 0-1. That will come inside and just miss the plate. 1-1. Scoreboard says 2 out. It's only 0, I believe anyway. 2 balls, 1 strike to Avery Swenson. We'll see Morgan Anderson, and we'll also see Tiffany Robbins this inning for sure. 3 balls, 1 strike. Olick throwed the first strike. Last 3 pitches have been balls. Here's the windup in the 3-1, and that'll be grounded right over to Sam Martin. Martin will step on the bag as Sophie Cody ran over to cover the bag, but Martin was able to get her foot on the bag for the direct ground out at first, and that'll bring up Morgan Anderson.
Now Now batting number 5, Morgan Anderson.
Once again, around the bases for the Spartans, you got Sam Martin at first, Sophie Cody on second, Sophie Ochoa at shortstop, Ava Kalbrenner at third as the pitch comes across for a strike to Morgan Anderson. Alex Agee behind the plate, catching the pitches of Gabby Olick. In the outfield, Ellie Wiest in left, Alexa Hamry in right, and Greta Rader in center field. Now be grounded right in the direction of Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner will fire it into the glove of Martin for the 5-3 ground out. Now bring up Tiffany Robbins, a sophomore for the Firebirds. She struck out swinging her last time at the plate.
Now batting number 3, Tiffany Robbins.
Robbins will face pitch number 45 from Gabby Olick. There's the windup in the delivery, and that one's fouled away down the third baseline for a strike. 0-1 the count now to Tiffany Robbins. A 9-3 lead for the Spartans. Spartans get 1 in the first, 4 in the second, and 4 in the third. And that one will be, I couldn't see if it was caught or not. It was, the dugout was blocking my view. Let's see, there's only 1 out on the scoreboard, 2 outs on the scoreboard.
A couple days after Don's birthday, number 25, Cassidy Sanderson.
So that would suggest that she did catch it on the opposite side of the dugout there. Correction on that. Robbins makes it to first, and they're going to call that a fouled away pitch. That's what they're going to call that. So Robbins will have to come all the way back to first. At least I believe that's. Yep, yep. They're going to make Robbins go back to first. Sanderson will have to come back and bat again. It's a 1-1 count on the fouled away pitch. So there's only 2 away in here in the bottom of the third. Sanderson singled her last time at the plate. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and that one's going to be popped up, and it'll land right in the concession stand below us here. Fouled away, it'll remain 1-2. That one's going to be popped up, and it will drop right where the sand meets the grass of the outfield. Alexa Hamry will pick it up, and that's good for a single. So runners on first and second. You got Robbins on second, Sanderson on first. You got Kaylee Clemens rooted up to the plate now. Fouled out to Sam Martin in foul territory. And this one will be popped up. Running grab there by Sophie Cody to end the inning. So they'll bring up Sam Martin, Greta Rader, and Alex Agee. It's the middle order batters, 4, 5, and 6 for the Spartans after this on the ND Sports Channel. NorthDakotaScores.net is your top source for statewide scores for both boys and girls high school sporting events in the state of North Dakota. Football, soccer, basketball, hockey, wrestling, baseball, volleyball, softball. Get all the scores every game, every night, every single sports season of the school year. You can count on NorthDakotaScores.net year after year to provide over 99% of the results for high school sporting events in North Dakota, all reported from trusted and reliable sources. Follow North Dakota Scores on Twitter. Search @NDScores to get the same scores on your mobile device every night.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. Top of the fourth, it's Sam Martin stepping up to the plate. She's 2 for 2 with 2 singles to about the exact same spot. Shallow left just past the infield. And that one will go right into the dirt off the bat. Fouled away for a strike, 0-1. Once again, around the bases here for the Firebirds. Robbins at first, Anderson at second, Swenson the shortstop, Olsen at third. Harkness behind the plate with Johnson pitching. And here's the 0-1. And that's going to go out into left field. Running for it, it will drop. It'll be good for at least a single, and Martin will change her mind, and it'll stay as a single into left field. And that'll bring up next for the Spartans here, Greta Rader. So Sam Martin now 3 for 3 with 3 singles to left field. That pitch will come a little bit low for a ball. 1-0. Pitch 65 unofficially for Abby Johnson coming up right here. That one's up high for a ball on 65 pitches, 44 strikes, and 21 balls. 54 minutes into the ball game here. It's been a quick hour, probably a longer hour for those sitting out there in the wind. That'll be a slow roller over to Avery Swenson. And did she get it? Negative. Raiders safely on first, advancing Martin up to second on the infield single. So Alex Agee, she hit the home run against the Moorhead Spuds with two people on base, and right now she has 2 people on base. That one's not going to go anywhere even near to the outfield. That'll be caught by Avery Swenson. Martin and Rader will stay on second and first respectively, and that'll bring up Sophie Cody.
Number 8, Sophie Cody.
One away now with Cody. We'll see Gabby Olick on deck. And that one's going to be hit high. Drifting back center field and making the grab is Cassidy Sanderson. Now Strand, Martin, and Rader on first and second, and now Gabby Olick will take a crack at it.
Number 16, Gabby Olick.
Olick 1 for 2, reached base on an error, and then singled out into shallow right her last time at the plate. And that'll be batted, and it'll find its way into shallow left center field. Rounding third is Sam Martin, and the throw will not come into home. And it's good for an RBI single for Gabby Olick that advances Greta Rader up to second.
Now batting number 4, Alexa Cameron.
And it's 10-3 now in favor of Fargo North. I'll be grounded right over to Swenson. Swenson looked at third and then hesitated, and now the bases are loaded here for the Spartans. And that brings up to the top of the order, Ellie Wiest. So, Greta Rader on third, Gabby Olick on second, Alexa Hamry, the runners on first, second, and third for the Spartans, and Ellie Wiest, who's 1 for 3, dropped third strike, infield single, struck out swinging her last time at the plate. And here's the pitch, and a swing and a miss, strike 1. 2 away, bases loaded, just 3 minutes shy of the 1 hour mark of this ball game here. Now come across for a strike as Wiest will take that one looking, and the Weiss can get on base, we'll see Sophie Ochoa next. And that will find its way into center field. That will score Greta Rader from third. And rounding third is Gabby Olick, and she will score. And it's a 2-run RBI single for Ellie Weiss, advancing Alexa Hamry over to third.
Batting number 6, Sophie Ochoa.
So it's 12-3 now in favor of Fargo North. Once again, 10-run rule would go into effect if Fargo North can get one more run and then nothing happens in the 5th inning. Weiss will take off for second. They'll put 2 runners into scoring position. Sophie Ochoa dropped third strike, reached base on an error and a ground out on those 3, in that order on her 3 plate appearances so far. That one's gonna be popped up, shallow center field, and it'll drop between 3 players. They'll score Alexa Hamry from third to make it 13-3. And it'll also score Ellie Weiss to make it 14-3. And Ochoa ends up on second as a result, and now it's Ava Kalbrenner. Kalbrenner hit a couple of home runs last year for the Spartans, one of them down the third base line off the foul pole. That was in a game against the Grand Forks Central Knights. To Kalbrenner, who's 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a ground out. Fly out to the shortstop, a 1-3, and a 5-3 ground out in that order. 1 ball, no strikes now to Kalbrenner with Ochoa, the runner, on second. Here's the pitch, and that one will fall. That will allow Ochoa to advance to third on the pass ball. Ball 2, 2-0 with 2 away, and Ochoa on third. It's 14-3 in favor of the Spartans as we hit the 1-hour mark of the ball game now. That one comes up a little bit high. They'll score Ochoa from third, maybe. Yes, it will, as Abby Johnson came in, but dropped the ball, and that will allow Kalbrenner to be safe. And it's 3-0 now to Kalbrenner as a result. And we'll have a conference here in the circle for the Firebirds. At the moment, Abby Johnson unofficially sitting at 77 pitches, 53 strikes, and 24 balls. It appears that she'll stay in there. It's just a chat here. First pitch came at 4:35 this afternoon. It's now 5:35, 1 hour into the matchup. Thank our sponsors, including Game Time, as well as the North Fargo Softball Club and the Fargo South Booster Club, and all of our viewers who have given donations over the last few months over the winter sports season. Certainly appreciate that. You can team up with us as well. Just head over to our website, NDSportsChannel.com, and click on Let's Team Up. Get more information. You can email questions to us, NDSportsChannel@gmail.com. That pitch comes across as a strike, and now it's 3-1 to Kalbrenner, so the conference worked as she throws back-to-back strikes. Full count now, nobody on and 2 away. And that one comes up a little bit high, ball 4, and that'll walk Kalbrenner up to first, and we'll see Sam Martin, who's 3 for 3 with 3 singles to left field. The first 2 truly into left. The first and the third one's to left, and then the second one is more towards left center. Swing and a miss there for strike 1 for Sam Martin. Once again, the runner on first is the sophomore Ava Kalbrenner, and if Martin can get on base, we'll see Greta Rader next. And Martin's gonna go to the left. Window is blocking my view there, and it'll be a throw out at first now in the inning. All right, so we're heading down to the bottom of the 4th. It's 15-3. Bridget Harkness, Abby Olson, and Abby Ruley are the scheduled batters for the Firebirds. When we come back after this, Gabby Olick will throw pitch 52 in a moment on the ND Sports Channel.
It's the kid in grade school who paints her face blue and white before every home game.
It's the accountants and salesmen who give up their Friday evenings to referee.
It's the cashier at the corner convenience store who wears school colors on every game day.
What makes high school sports here in North Dakota so special? They do. You do.
We all do.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
The game is close. It's a big rivalry. Students jump out of their seats while the cheerleaders lead the chanting. Everyone is on edge. The shot is up and the buzzer sounds. All eyes follow the ball. Will it fall through the net? You can hear the hush of the crowd. With your whistle, you watch if his feet were inside the line or not. The crowd erupts. It's a game winner. Or is it? You make the call. Become an official. Contact your local high school. A message from the North Dakota High School Activities Association.
All right, bottom of the fourth, Bridget Harkness will lead things off here for the Firebirds, and that one will roll foul. Strike one. Harkness, successful so far, 1 for 1 with a single to center field, her one and only time to the plate so far in this contest. One hour, 4 minutes, and that one will be fouled away into the cage for strike two. 10 balls and 43 strikes for Oleg on 53 pitches. That one comes up high, and that's ball number 11. 1-2 to Harkness, who's 1 for 1 with a single. We'll see Abby Olson and Abby Ruley. It's the bottom of the order here for the Firebirds here in the bottom of the fourth. Counts even up at 2-2 now. And that's 55 pitches for Oleg, according to my numbers. There's the windup on 56. Swing and a miss, and she goes down swinging. I'll bring up Abby Olson.
Number 24, Abby Olson.
Abby Olson reached base via hit by a pitch, and then got to second, got to third, and got to home on passed balls. Her last time at the plate. And that one comes up high for a ball. Ball one. Once again around the bases here for the Spartans. Martin at first, Cody at second, Ochoa the shortstop, Cal Brenner at third, Aggie behind the plate, Oleg pitching. In the outfield, Wieston left, Hamry in right, and Rader in center, and a swing and a miss for strike one. Abby Olson, the batter, once again 0 for 0, hit by a pitch last time she was at the plate. And there's a swing and a miss as well. I want to say hi to Jennifer. I did talk to somebody over at the JV game. I gave him my number to text me scores. So far, I have not gotten a score update on the JV game. But if I do get that, we'll certainly pass that along to you there. And I'm not sure who caught it. It looked like it was Cal Brenner who caught it. It's both Cal Brenner and Ochoa kind of ended up in a hug there between second and third base. And Cal Brenner is the one who will get credit for catching that one. So Abby Olson will pop out. Now when we fouled away over the Spartan dugout. And that one will be fouled away onto the roof and off the roof of the Spartan dugout. 0-2 now to Ruley. Once again, 2 away. So the wind seemed to have calmed down, or maybe it's just taking a break. One comes up a little bit high. That'll be a ball. And that will end the inning. We'll get you some score updates from some of the other games here. And coming up here in the top of the fifth, it will be Greta Rader, Alex Aggie, and Sophia Cody Firebirds down to 3 outs here. They'll need at least 3, assuming the Spartans don't score in the bottom of the 5th, to push this one into 6 innings. Right now, 1 hour, 7 minutes, time of the game. We'll see what happens next after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Okay, here are 3 important reasons why your son or daughter should play a sport in high school.
Number 1.
High school sports teach valuable life lessons like self-discipline and time management skills.
2.
Teens who play a high school sport have better grade point averages.
And number 3.
High school sports are safer than ever before.
This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators.
ND Sup All-Stars has a new look on a new website that gives you easy access to what you want to know about upcoming activities, All-Star game records, college commitments, and easy access to every episode of the ND Sup All-Stars podcast. Visit the new website at ndsballstars.com. Every year, the top seniors in the state get one more chance to play the game they love. Please consider a donation to help support this great program. Send your gift to ND Sup All-Stars, P.O. Box 6544, Fargo, North Dakota, 58109. All right, welcome back. Top of the 5th now, and the Spartans leading 15-3 over the Firebirds. We'll see Greta Rader, Alex Agee, and Sophie Cody, batters 5, 6, and 7 for Fargo North here in the top of the 5th. West Fargo, they defeat Grand Forks Central in their first game on their new home field in West Fargo. It's actually located on the campus of West Fargo High School, as they used to play in the park just down the road from the high school prior to this year. And let's see, I think it was 10-0 if I remember correct. Lauren Deemer will get the first win. Check that. I was looking at the wrong information here.
How about number 9, Greta Rader?
Courtney Bowl not only gets the first win, but she throws a no-hitter on the first game at that new field in West Fargo. And Tori Nichols-Craft will get the first home run. That doesn't surprise me. She also gets the first RBI. And Lauren Deemer gets credit for the first ever hit on that new softball field for the West Fargo Packers. So congratulations to the Packers on their win. They remain undefeated on the year. 2 balls, no strikes now to Greta Rader, who's 2 for 3 with a single, fly out, and a single. And that one will be safe as the throw to first to Tiffany Robbins. Her foot came off the bag, and let's see here. Alex Agee, the scheduled batter, and they're going to put somebody in for her. That is going to be, that's Kaylee McCleary. She's normally number 20, but today she's wearing 19, I guess. 100% sure on that. Actually, I think I have a correction on that. It's Brianna Beach. I don't have her in my. Yes, it is Brianna Beach, number 19. Beach will fire that one into left field. It'll drop for at least a single, and that will advance the runner up to second. I actually don't have Brianna Beach in my roster here, but I know that's her. Now Kaylee McCleary will step up to the bat. All right, so now we got Brianna added into our roster. She wasn't on the varsity roster that I had in our scoring software, so we got her added in. So to update you, we got Greta Rader, the runner, on second. Brianna Beach is the runner on first, and Kaylee McCleary was originally going to bat, and now she's heading back to the dugout here. Let's see. Now, assistant coach Tim Howe is talking to the umpire. So, let's see here. It looks like Sophie Cody, the original batter in the lineup, is going to come back to the plate. All right, so Greta Rader, runner on second. Brianna Beach, the runner, on first. Sophie Cody, the batter, she's 2 for 3. With a double, a single on her most recent trip, she flied out to left center. Some of the words that I heard there from assistant coach Howe was wrapped up with the words "I understand." So he's not going to get the substitution that he wanted, but he's okay with it, and understandably so. So pitch comes across for a strike to Cody. Abby Johnson now, 86 pitches according to my numbers. 60 of them have been strikes, 26 balls. 0-1. And a swing and a miss as Cody goes up the ladder and pays the price. 0-2. On deck is Gabby Olick, and she is indeed taking practice swings over there in front of the Spartan dugout. And that one will be cracked right over into the, trying to scoop it up was Abby Olson, and should be unsuccessful. So that'll load the bases. Sophie Cody will reach on an error. That error will be charged to the third baseman. And now the bases are loaded for Gabby Olick, who's 2 for 3. Reached base on an error, and then singled to right, and then singled to left center. Her 3 plate appearances so far, and takes the first pitch for ball 1. Greta Rader, runner on third. Brianna Beach, the runner on second. Sophie Cody, the runner on first. And the pitch comes down low into the dirt, nearly just missing the left front end of Gabby Olick's shoe there. Ball 2, 2-0. And that one will hit the dirt as well, and it's a quick 3-0 count to Gabby Olick here. And Johnson's going to need to be a little bit careful here. She doesn't walk in run number 16 on this pitch. 1 hour, 17 minutes into the ball game so far, and the 3-0, swing and a miss for a strike. So 3-1. Alexa Hamry's on deck. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. Now come inside, just missed the strike zone for ball 4. That'll walk in Greta Rader from third to make it 16-3 in favor of the Fargo North Spartans. So instead of, let's see here, instead of Alexa Hamry, it's going to be Haley Ellebrock stepping into the lineup here for Fargo North. Ellebrock, a senior. Once again, bases are loaded. Brianna Beach on third. Sophie Cody on second. Gabby Olick on first. And now a conference in the circle here for the Firebirds, as Ella Brock will have to wait a little bit longer here to see that first pitch. And now she'll come over and talk to head coach and her teammate.
You want to know my next sub in advance? Yeah, I might as well. Okay, it's going to be 2 hitting for 11. 2 for 11? Yep.
So Sammy Sanford's going to take over Ellie Weiss's spot at the top of the lineup. And that will be right after Haley Ellebrock's plate appearance. Still have a conference here in the circle. And now that conference will come to a conclusion. And Haley Ellebrock will have her first chance at the plate this afternoon here. Abby Johnson unofficially with pitch 94 coming up here. Once again, bases are loaded, and here's pitch 94. That one's fouled away into the cage for strike one. And that one being grounded right over the third baseman. Throw back to home. The ball is dropped, and sliding in is Brianna Beach. And that will make it 17-3 in favor of the Spartans. So Ellie Weiss was 2 for 4, and now she'll be replaced by Sammy Sanford, the sophomore. And Sanford will take the first pitch for ball 1. Sanford, in her plate appearances on the ND Sports Channel this season, is 0 for 4 at the plate. And that one is probably going to end that. Maybe not. It's a running grab. She's 0 for 5 as Cassidy Sanderson makes a nice play out in center field. Maybe next time. So the runners will hold, nobody will tag, and that brings up Sophie Ochoa. 1 for 4. Reach base on a drop third strike, and then reach base on an error. And then she grounded out on a 1-3, and then she got a double out into left center field, her most recent trip to the plate. Now she takes the pitch for a ball, and it's 1-0, and here comes the 1-0 delivery, down low for ball 2. Ava Kalbrenner is on deck as that one's fouled away here for a strike, 2-1. Once again, runners on base for the Spartans. Sophie Cody on third, Gabby Olick on second, Haley Ellebrock. Check that. Oh, okay. Gabby Olick actually got tagged out. I forgot to record that in our stat book here. So runners on the corners now. I apologize for that. Now the bases are loaded. Well, a rundown between third here. And safe. So Coates Cody who scores. 18-3 now in favor of the Spartans. And a 3-1 count to Sophie Ochoa. And runners on second and third. And we're going to have a change in pitcher here for the Firebirds. So that'll give us a moment to take a break here, and we'll be right back as the new pitcher warms up. We'll tell you who that is when we return after this on the ND Sports Channel.
For tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, welcome back. Top of the fifth, Abby Johnson's day in the circle come to an end. She threw unofficially 101 pitches, 68 strikes, and 33 balls. And your new pitcher is going to be Jenna Fee. She is a freshman for the Firebirds. 1 hour, 24 minutes into the ball game. And the first batter that Jenna will face is Ava Kalbrenner, who's 0 for 3. A fly out to the shortstop, then a 1-3 ground out and a 5-3 ground out. And then on her most recent trip to the plate, she was walked.
30 in for the pitcher.
2 away here in the top of the fifth, 18-3. And 2 runners on for the Spartans. You got Ochoa on second and Ella Brock on third. Ava Kalbrenner, the batter here, as soon as Jenna Fee, the freshman pitcher, concludes with her warm-ups. And the ump will call for the batter now, and that will complete the warm-up session here for the freshman in the circle for the Firebirds. First pitch for Fee as the wind comes up, and Kalbrenner will twist her right to avoid that one. Ball 1. Now be grounded foul down the third base line, leaving up the count at 1 ball, 1 strike with 2 away and 2 runners on. Once again, game 1 of a doubleheader here. Second game coming up approximately 15 to 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. We'll go off the air temporarily and then come back on the air with that second game in a few minutes with the pregame show, as that one will bounce onto the dirt for a ball, and it's 2-1. So Kalbrenner will get on first via the dead ball, and now Sam Martin, who's 3 for 4. 3 singles to left field, and then a 5-3 ground out her last time at the plate. That one comes up high, and it's going to be another dead ball situation.
She didn't make an attempt. Yeah, it wasn't in the box. It was over the plate. Yeah, see, you only have to make an attempt if it is in. You don't have to make an attempt if it's in the box. It was not in the box.
Exactly.
There.
All right, well, you heard it. I don't have to repeat it for you. That's why we have that microphone where it's at, so we don't have to do it. Now what they thought happened last time actually did happen this time. That'll score Ella Brock from third on the run, and Greta Rader will step up to the plate now. Sam Martin advances up to first. Advances Ochoa to third and Kalbrenner up to second. Raiders 3 for 4, a single to center, a fly out to the shortstop, and then back-to-back infield singles on her last 2 plate appearances. Now pitch will come across for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one will be going to the books as a fouled away pitch for 2-2, or 1-2, excuse me. And that one will not quite reach the plate. And now a drop for a ball, and now it's 2-2. So you got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases loaded. Ochoa on third, Kalbrenner second, Martin on first, Rader the batter. And here's the 2-2 fouled away for, it'll remain 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, or 3, yeah, 2 balls, 2 strikes. As the wind starts to pick up again, and that'll be grounded right into the glove there of Swenson. And that won the inning, so get the out at third. And now it'll be Abby Johnson, Avery Swenson, and Morgan Anderson. Top of the order, the scheduled batters for the Firebirds, pending any possible changes. It's 19-3 going into the bottom of the 5th. The Firebirds are going to need at least 7 to extend this to 6. We'll see if they can do it right after this on the ND Sports Channel.
Paper tickets. Rookie mistake.
Game Time is the fastest way to buy tickets to live events with your friends. You can buy the perfect seats in seconds, and tickets are delivered directly to your phone, so you always have them with you. Download Game Time free on the App Store, and you'll instantly see a curated list of the best upcoming events in your area. Game Time sorts through thousands of available seats on the market and presents you with only the 50 best values. One of the best things about Game Time is you can get tickets at last-minute prices even after the game starts. Download Game Time free on the App Store today.
All right, Jenna Fee will foul the first pitch of this one way. Bottom of the 5th. Firebirds need to get 7 across the plate here in this bottom half of the inning. Otherwise, the game will come to an end. Right now, we're at 1 hour and 31 minutes in this matchup, and Fee is going to fire that one out into shallow right field, and that'll be good for a single. Nice job there by Jenna Fee, and that'll bring up Avery Swenson, at least we believe. And it is indeed Avery Swenson. 1 for 2, the single and a ground out. Infield single her first time at the plate, and a direct ground out to first base her last time. And that pitch will hit the dirt. Taken off is Jenna Fee for second. She'll make it in standing on the pass ball. 1-0 to Avery Swenson. Morgan Anderson, the scheduled batter, on deck here for the Firebirds. And that one will be grounded foul down the third base line. Strike 1. 1-1 the count. Now it's going to be popped up, and I can't see where it went, but it'll be fouled away. I believe it was fouled away down the third base line, but like I said, I couldn't see where that one went. 1-2 the count. And this is pitch 70 for Gabby Olick coming up here. And that one will be fired right into left field. A 3-hopper into the glove of Ellie Wiest. Wiest gets it to Ochoa, and Ochoa will walk it back into Olick. Fee will remain on second. Swenson on with a single.
Number 5, Morgan Anderson.
And that brings up Morgan Anderson. Anderson's 0 for 2. Struck out swinging her first time and grounded out on a 1-3 her last time at the plate, and that one's fouled away. 0-2 the count now to Morgan Anderson, the junior. So 2 runners on. Nobody out. And Oleg winds up and tosses it just barely outside the strike zone, ball 1. That'll be grounded, third base. And they'll step on the bag at third for the force out on Jenna Fee. So Morgan Anderson on with a fielder's choice. That brings up scheduled batter Tiffany Robbins. We'll see if it's her or not. And Tiffany Robbins will be subbed out. While we're waiting here for the substitution, we'll take a look at the statewide scoreboard here. West Fargo once again defeating Grand Forks Central 10-0 in their first game at their new field at West Fargo High School. So that's game 1 of a doubleheader. Courtney Bull threw the no-hitter in that game. And it looks like that Robbins will actually stay at the plate as the scheduled batter now. So Robbins will step into the batter's box. So once again, she's 1 for 2. Struck out swinging her first time, singled down the third base line her last time, and this one right into the glove of Ochoa, and the throw over to third for the force out on Avery Swenson. And it's another fielder's choice as Robinson gets on base via that fielder's choice. So it's 2 away now. Runners on first and second. And Cassidy Sanderson is the scheduled batter. And looks like we'll have possibly a courtesy runner on first here. We will. All right, so let's see here. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cassidy Sanderson. And according to the number on the sweater, it's Avery Swenson who's the courtesy runner who came on first and is now on second. 2-2 the count. And pitch number 80 right now from Oleg is going to be fouled away. Landed inside the fence, no threat to any vehicles parked out on the street this time around. So on 80 pitches, 62 strikes, and make that 19 balls now on 81 pitches. Two away, 2 runners on scoring position. And that pitch will come inside for a ball, and that will load the bases here for the Firebirds. And Carly Krogfoss will be the new batter now. Coming into the number 6 spot in the lineup here for the Firebirds. Bases are loaded with 2 away, and a swing and a miss for strike 1 to Krogfoss. Once again, they need to get all 4 of these players across the plate, plus 3 more to put this into the 6th. That pitch will come in for a ball. They'll even let the count at 1-1. 2 away. It's 20-3. It says 19-3 on the screen there. I apologize for that. It is 20-3. At least that's what the scoreboard says. And that pitch will come across for a ball, and it's 3-1 now. Bottom of the first, West Fargo leads Grand Forks Central 3-0. Strike, 3 balls and a strike on 5 pitches, and pitch number 6 is fouled away. I'm not sure where the 20th run came from. I got 19 on here. And that one will be fouled away down the third base line. We'll keep it at 20 until we're told otherwise. Up to first and into the glove of Sam Martin to end the inning and end the game. So we'll make a manual adjustment on our score here and the official stat book.
Game number 1 of today's doubleheader.
And your final, 20-3 in favor of Fargo North in game number 1. A 1-3 ground out to end the match. And we'll have match number 2 for you coming up here in a little bit. Hang on. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes with game number 2 here on the ND Sports Channel.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the ND Sports Channel. Did you miss any of the game? Check out Game Rewind on our website at ndsportschannel.com.